Islamic State demolishes 1,500-year-old monastery. It seems that when the Islamic State group isn't engaging in actual combat, it keeps its soldiers busy by making them destroy relics of antiquity. From burning books at the Central Library of Mosul or destroying artifacts at the museum there, to wrecking the architectural preservations of Nimrud, or the ruins at Hatra, or the monuments in the city of Palmyra. Recently, near the town of Karyatane, which was captured by the group in August, bulldozers were used to demolish the St. Elian Monastery founded 1,500 years ago. More than 200 Christian residents were taken captive, including Jacques Morad, the priest who lived in the monastery. Speculation has it that some of the captives have been released, but the fate of most of them, as well as those taken back in February, is still unknown. Duke freshman says Jesus forbids him from reading LGBT memoir with lesbian sex scenes. A new slant on the notion of cultural diversity and trigger warnings has a freshman at North Carolina's Duke University claiming that refusing to read the graphic novel Fun Home is in itself an act of diversity. The novel Fun Home by Alison Bechdel concerns in part the lives of two lesbians, and the word graphic here is used in the sense that it consists of both words and drawings. The student, Brian Grasso, claims that he wouldn't have had a problem reading the works if they were just words, but the pictures of two women having sex turn them into what he considers to be pornography. Grasso also expects his instructors to warn him in future assignments contain such sexual imagery, certainly a new interpretation of the frequent call for trigger warnings, which usually refer to sensitivities about past traumatic events. Judge dismisses lawsuit. In Grand Haven, there is a hill, Dewey Hill, easily visible from the Grand River. In 1909, a city clerk decided that for $2 an acre, the hill would be a good investment for the city. It doesn't seem that much was done with it initially. However, this place has a history. For example, the Ku Klux Klan first raised a cross there in 1924, only to set it on fire. In 1962, a group of locals decided to raise a Christian cross and not burn it down. But the cross was beset with many setbacks due to weather and poor engineering. In 1964, a nativity scene was added to the area, and the cross was made so that it could be raised and lowered hydraulically on special occasions. Then, in 2015, after threats of legal action were made by Mitch Cowell, who has a string of successes in having religious symbols removed from public property, the City Council voted to convert the cross into an anchor by adding the curved part of a traditional anchor to the bottom of the cross. This led to a suit by a group who wanted to preserve the original version of the monument, but finally in August, a court held that the City Council's decision would stand. While it's true that the original anti-cross group made itself known with a Facebook group, that group has now been removed. Instead, there is now a new Facebook group seeking support for putting the cross back, possibly by buying the land from the city so that it is in private hands. It wouldn't be surprising to see this story resurface.